just about ready to get underway here in Long Beach as the 49ers get set. Mackey, Hampton, and Igner Swayze in the front for Long Beach State. She'll be joined in the back row by Aaron Julie, Caitlin Ledoux, and Lauren Minkle when she checks in for Alma Serna. Mercado already in for the Aggies, and we're just about ready to go as Minkle has been waved in. Long Beach State and the Aggies ready to start this one off. 49ers coming in with a record of 10-6 overall. UC Davis an outstanding 18-3. Their two losses in Big West play to Cal Poly and Santa Barbara, and then a loss to North Dakota State, their only other defeat on the season. So Lauren Minkle on to serve for the 49ers as we get set to go here in Long Beach. Minkle ready to go. Serve on the way. Pass by Mercado going outside for number 13, Devin D'Amelio. Blocked and covered. This time Denny pushes it across. Julie looking in the middle for Haley Hampton. Dug up by Jenny Woolway, the center. Lauren Minkle there for Long Beach State. Julie looking right side for Bree Mackey, and Mackey puts away the kill for Long Beach State. And the 49ers take a 1-0 lead. A nice job of Aaron Julie to shift the action to the other side there, away from the UC Davis block. So Minkle serving once again. Long Beach State with a 1-0 lead. Woolway looking for D'Amelio on the right side, blocked, but hit the antenna on the way down, and that'll be a point for UC Davis, 1-1. And so get everything sorted out, and service on the way. Igner Swayze looking to Julie for Bree Mackey on the right side. Kill goes away and down. Point Long Beach State. Well, I saw some people going into the gold line looking for the volleyball team. Tyler Jackson back to serve for Long Beach State. Jackson jump serve on the way. Mercado on to Woolway. Cross court looking for Allison Whitson. Boy, sailed out of bounds, but Minkle comes out and takes it. But a great pass on the way over to Aaron Julie, and Haley Hampton puts it away for the kill. Long Beach State takes a 3-1 lead. Jackson jump serve on the way once more, coming across. Mercado, Woolway, backside looking for D'Amelio, and D'Amelio going down the line, gets it down for the kill. Point UC Davis, and so the Aggies stop the push and pull with them one. Long Beach State leading 3-2. That'll bring the libero, Caroline Mercado, back to serve. Mercado comes across. Minkle on the pass. Julie looking for Hampton on the side, and way over the block on the right side, 4-2. And that'll bring Janisa Johnson in for Long Beach State. Johnson playing back row only for Long Beach State, at least to start here for the 49ers. Letting Igner Swayze handle the left side duties, and Bree Mackey moving over to the right. This time is Katie Denny on the slide. He gets blocked and covered, and wide out of bounds, point Long Beach State. So the 49ers take a 5-2 lead after the error. Johnson ready again. D'Amelio backside looking for D'Amelio right side, and Johnson got a big piece of it, but was not under control, and it'll be a kill for D'Amelio, her third, as D'Amelio has all three of UC Davis's points. Pass on the way. Julia looking for Caitlin Ledoux into the corner, and that's going to be out of play. Kill for the senior, point Long Beach State. So Haley Hampton will go back to serve for the 49ers. And Hampton, long serve on the way. Mercado, Woolway looking cross court for Valerie Brain, and Brain with her second error. And that'll put the 49ers back out on top 7-3. Hampton ready again. Mercado, Woolway looking for Brain again. Johnson with a fantastic dig, and Tyler Jackson with the set. Ledoux tried to get the shot into the corner, and it ended up going just long, and Caitlin unhappy with herself. She thought she had that one and just missed it, and so it'll be 7-4, and that'll bring in Caitlin Plum back to serve as she checks in for Brain. Coming in, Jackson on the pass, Julie looking left side for Ledoux, and Ledoux puts it down and off the block out of bounds, point 49ers. And so Mackey ready to check in after a moment. The freshman had to be reminded just briefly, but Jackson checks out, and Julie back to serve. 8-4, Long Beach State in the lead. Mercado on the pass, Wolway looking for Allison Whitson, and Whitson came free and got that point down for UC Davis. Long Beach State leading 8-5 as Katie Denny back to serve, one of the pair of senior middle blockers. Julie looking right side for Alma Cerna, dug up by D'Amelio. Wolway on the run, gets it to Whitson. Julie with a great one-handed stab to keep it alive. Johnson out of the back row, but stepped over the line. Point UC Davis. So Katie Denny serving one more time as the Aggies have pushed back a point, 8-6, Long Beach State leading. Johnson on the pass, Julie looking for Cerna in the middle, and Whitson sliding into the seats, can't get there, point Long Beach State. So Agner Swayze checks in for the 49ers, Long Beach State up 9-6. Caitlin Ledoux back to serve for the 49ers. Ledoux comes across. D'Amelio, bad pass. Wolway had to come across, and Whitson throws it into the block, dug out and out of bounds, and ends up landing on the line. Nine to 7. So a tough break for the 49ers. Long Beach State lets that one go out. Sure, it was going to be called out. Ended up clipping just a piece of the line. Minkle, Julie, looking for Agner Swayze, left side, out of bounds, point Long Beach State. Nice job of using the block there as she turned it off the outside hand and got it out of bounds off of the block. 10-7, Long Beach State. Minkle back to serve. Mercado cuts in front of D'Amelio, and a lift called by Jenny Wolway as Wolway tried to bring it up from below her waist and couldn't get there, and it'll be 11-7 as Long Beach State back out in front by 4. Lauren Minkle back to serve for the 49ers. Short serve. D'Amelio back to Wolway looking for Whitson, dug out by Caitlin Ledoux. Julie looking for Hampton in the middle, dug by Wolway, I guess it was, and then D'Amelio, the right side hitter, sent it over the top of Betsy Sedlick. And it'll be a point Long Beach State. 49ers ahead 12-7 on the bad set. So Lauren Minkle on the serve. Wolway coming backside and roofed by Haley Hampton and Delaney Agner Swayze straight back off the head of Allison Whitson. And so 13-7, 6-point lead for Long Beach State. D'Amelio with a bad pass, Wolway on the run. Whitson tried to cut it off the hands, and Long Beach State got out of the way. 14-7, Long Beach State. And that'll lead to an Aggies time. Minkle serving out of the UC Davis timeout. Long Beach State on a 4-point run to take a 14-7 lead. Wolway looking for D'Amelio out of the timeout. And Long Beach State read that one perfectly. Mackey and Hampton on the block. And Long Beach State up 15-7. And this time it's Caitlin Plum on the pass. Wolway looking for Betsy Sedlick, and Sedlick missed wide, trying to get it off the high hands. And that is going to do it, and Holmes has seen enough of Wolway and is going to bring in Lindsay Dowd. Dowd, a 5'9" sophomore out of Archbishop Mitty High School, and the team's backup center. So Minkle coming across. Looking across, backside, Caitlin looking for Julie to Agner Swayze, and Agner Swayze hits into the block this time. It was Sedlick and D'Amelio. And that will end it for Long Beach State as the 49ers take a loses the side out, but had an 8-point run to take a 16-8 lead, and a service error right back to the 49ers, 17-8 now. So 17-8 as Tyler Jackson checks in for Mackey, and Jackson back to serve, and a great serve, and over the head of Valerie Blaine as Lindsey Dowd went way too fast for her, and Mr. entirely, point 49ers, Long Beach State leading 18-8. So we'll see if Jackson rips another one here. Jump serve on the way, coming across. Not quite as good as the last one, but still very solid, and a lead to a double touch. And that's going to be in the net as Dowd grazed the net on that one, and 19-8 now. As Tyler Jackson back serving for the 49ers. Jackson ready again. Whitson on the pass. Dowd looking right side for D'Amelio. Jackson on the dig. And Long Beach State looking for Agner Swayze. Blocked and covered. Julie right side for Hampton. Blocked and covered. Julie gets it for Ledoux out of the back row. Whitson gets a big piece of it. Goes high up in the air, and it'll be free for Long Beach State. Minkle. Julie looking for Hampton. Wide open as the block went up on the dump for Julie and left Haley Hampton wide open for a fastball straight down inside the 10-meter attack line. 20-8 as Tyler Jackson back to serve. Jump serve comes across. Overpass to Hampton, and Hampton throws it down. 21-8, and that's going to lead to another timeout for UC Davis, and not really to get back in this one. Jackson still serving as Long Beach State's taken 12 out of last 13. I had my math wrong there. For Dowd looking for D'Amelio, and that's rightfully called for a double touch, and that's going to do it for Dowd. And so Woolway back in as Holmes wasn't happy with what Woolway was getting her, but it was definitely way better than what Dowd was allowing for the Davis. So the starter back in as Tyler Jackson back on. Mercado looking for D'Amelio, and D'Amelio will get the side out for UC Davis finally, but it's 22-9. So Caroline Mercado, Long Beach State 3 points away here from a set one victory as Mercado comes across. Minkle looking for Julie for Delaney Agner Swayze on the left side, and Agner Swayze comes free with the kill, point 49ers, and Janisa Johnson reminded that she has to check in. Janisa hasn't had to check in a year and a half, but not playing all the way around today. Comes back to serve, comes across. Whitson, Woolway looking for Valerie Brain, who came free, no block, and 23-9. Excuse me, that'll be 23-10 UC Davis. And that'll bring D'Amelio back to serve for UC Davis. So D'Amelio serving, Johnson back, Julie, Ledoux blocked and covered. Nice shot by Hampton to get down and get there. And brought backwards by Denny, and Brain kept alive by Aaron Julie. Bump set from Tyler Jackson to Ledoux, and shots it into the middle of the court. And UC Davis not prepared for that one. A heads-up play by Caitlin Ledoux as UC Davis thought that one was down for sure. And Aaron Julie with a nice dig to keep that thing alive. 24-10 as Haley Hampton back to serve, set point for Long Beach State. Hampton coming across, ends up going over the head of Whitson. Service error, and UC Davis will have life once more, but gonna have a tough time moving into this one. 24-11 as Caitlin Plum back to serve for UC Davis. Jackson looking for Ledoux, cross court, Mercado on the way. Set for Whitson on the shot, Julie on the dump, Mercado there, Woolway looking for Denny, blocked and covered. Woolway looking for Whitson this time on the shot. Jackson there on the line, and Johnson out of the back row. And Johnson gets her first kill of the match out of the back, and it'll be a kill 49ers as Long Beach State takes a 25. Long Beach State and UC Davis back ready for the second set here at the Walter Pyramid. So Caitlin Plum back ready to serve for UC Davis as we get set. Woolway back out at setter for UC Davis. Long Beach State answering with their same lineup. And Plum getting set, comes across. Igner Swayze looking for Julie for Caitlin Ledoux out of the back row. D'Amelio looking chicken wing alive by Haley Hampton, and Julie pushes it across. D'Amelio, Woolway looking for Denny, and Denny comes free, and wow, they are really excited about getting up 1-0. So that'll bring up Caden Plum ready again once more, 1-0. As Plum gets set, comes across. Ledoux on the pass. Julie cross court for Igner Swayze, and Mercado won't get there. Point Long Beach State. So Tyler Jackson will head in place of Bree Mackey, and Jackson gets ready to serve. Jump serve on the way, handled by Mercado. Woolway looking cross court for Whitson, dug out by Caitlin Ledoux. Bump set from Jackson to Ledoux out of the back row. Mercado there. Woolway looking for Whitson again, and Whitson going high, misses long, point 49ers. And so Whitson misses again, and her third attack here, and Long Beach State takes the lead 2-1. Jackson still serving for the 49ers. Comes across. Whitson on the pass, close to the net, and Hampton brings it back and puts it down on the overpass. Jackson still serving for the 49ers. Comes across D'Amelio with a better pass and looking for Denny down the line. Denny trying to get it off the side of the block. Missed the long point, Long Beach State. And so some disciplined blocking for the 49ers really paying off as the Aggies are really looking to tool blocks, and instead Long Beach State is staying out of the way and letting them go long. D'Amelio to Woolway on the jump, and that one went right in the middle. And looked like a mix-up on assignments there on the back line. Denny back to serve for UC Davis. Maple on the pass, and Julie has to fight it across. Covered by UC Davis, and Whitson coming there, and Long Beach State in the net. That's going to be Aaron Julie. So, point UC Davis, and the Aggies will cut it to within one at 4-3. So Katie Denny back to serve once more for UC Davis. And that one goes long as Jackson watches it sail by 5-3, 49ers. And Janisa Johnson, the junior for Long Beach State, comes back in, and Igner Swayze checks out. So Johnson comes across. Whitson, bad pass. Fastball at Jenny Woolway coming across, and Long Beach State called for the touch. They did. Hampton tried to sell it. And then owned up to it, and so it'll be 5-4. Caitlin asking, the team captain, asking the top official for an explanation, and meanwhile, Haley's like, I got it. Whitson on the tip. Ledoux there for Long Beach State. Julie fights it across. Whitson keeps it alive. Rollaway with kind of a shaky set there. No call. D'Amelio. Long Beach State on the attack this time. Ledoux gets it through the block. She got just enough mustard on it to get through the soft block and down. So that'll bring Haley Hampton back to serve. Long Beach State up 6-4 here in set 2. 49ers big winners in set 1. Mercado on the pass. Rollaway looking right side for Whitson, and Whitson on a bad approach. Ended up sending it long. 7-4, 49ers. Hampton ready to serve for Long Beach State once again. Brings it across. Caitlin Plum on the pass looking for Betsy Sedlick, and Sedlick this time does a nice job of settling in for the off-speed shot off the hands of the block. The first kill for Sedlick on the night, and it'll bring Allison Whitson back to serve for the Aggies. Whitson coming across, Jackson on the pass, Julie looking for Alma Cerna, who turns and fires, dug out by Woolway, but ends up going across on the dig. Caitlin Ledoux sweeps it over to the side for the point, Long Beach State. 49ers take an 8-5 lead. Mercado, and that's going to be an ace for Aaron Julie as Mercado unable to handle that one. First ace of the night, and that'll lead to a UC Davis timeout. So we'll take the break with them. 49ers up 1-0, ladies. UC Davis timeout. Long Beach State serving. Aaron Julie with an ace out of the last one. Mercado handles this one. Woolway looking for Betsy Sedlick in the middle, and Sedlick on the quick hitter gets it through the block. Point, UC Davis. So Long Beach State leading 9-6 here in set 2. And Mercado back to serve. Minkle able to keep it alive. Bump set for Caitlin Ledoux. Rollaway there. D'Amelio looking left side for Valerie Brain. Dug by Julie. Bump set from Bree Mackey. And Ledoux on the shot. Missed long. And point UC Davis as Caitlin, usually very accurate with those shots, but has missed twice now. Still has 5 kills, tied for the team lead, however. Mercado coming across, Minkle on the pass. Julie keeps it alive, and Cerna reaches back and tips it over. Caden Denny this time on the attack, and Janisa Johnson out of the back row and gets it through. Point 49ers. 10-7. Holmes wanted a back row block, and she's discussing it with the down official, but Jesse takes the time out of the interruption to put in a substitution, which means he's not changing his mind. So explanation complete. Caitlin Ledoux on the serve. D'Amelio on the pass, and Woolway bumps it backwards to D'Amelio. Kept alive by Minkle, and Julie shoots it over, and Igor Swayze bumps it back. D'Amelio and Woolway fighting over it, but then they push it across at Alma Cerna, and Long Beach State unable to make the coverage, and so Long Beach State caught the Aggies out of system, but then the Aggies turned it right back around on the 49ers and found a weak spot in the defense. D'Amelio coming across, Minkle on the pass, Julie a long run for Caitlin Ledoux, and Ledoux misses again, and it'll be 10-9 UC Davis as the Aggies have cut the 49er lead to 1. And another nice serve, and Long Beach State just going to have to put it over free. Woolway looking for Denny, and it ends up going off of Denny and out of bounds. Point Long Beach State. And so the 49ers catch a break there. That ball was going out of bounds, but Denny hits her on the shin on the way down, and a nice call by the officials. And that'll be Woolway back set looking for Denny, blocked and covered by D'Amelio. Woolway looking for Whitson out of the middle and out of bounds wide. And Long Beach State back out in front by 3, 12-9, as Minkle still serving for the beat. So Minkle short serve coming across. Woolway bumps it backwards. Denny setting Valerie Brain, and a nice set from Katie Denny. The middle blocker throwing a back set on him. It'll be 12-10 as UC Davis comes across, and Coach Shimalow giving the 49ers a bit of a talking to after that play. So Plum coming across, Ledoux actually, Julie to Mackey. Caitlin Plum keeps it alive, kind of slapped at it, and free ball coming from Long Beach State. Minkle, Julie looking for Hampton, and Hampton comes free. Long Beach State with a big kill, and that gets the assembled student athletes here all riled up here. Long Beach State having a gold game this evening in support of the 49ers, as all the other student athletes here in support of women's volleyball, the first of each sport this season. Katie Denny blocked and covered. D'Amelio looking for Whitson left side, and Lauren Minkle there for the 49ers. Julie to Hampton in the middle, and Hampton gets a kill. Point Long Beach State. And so it'll be 14-10 now, 49ers. Long Beach State back out to their largest lead of the set, a 4-point lead. Tyler Jackson back to serve for the 49ers. Jackson coming across. Caroline Mercado keeps it alive. D'Amelio bump set for Whitson. Lauren Minkle on the dig. Julie with the dump. Mercado there to Woolway looking for Katie Denny, but straight down into Hampton and Ida Swayze's arms. And that's going to give us another substitution, as that's going to take Katie Denny out. I'm a little surprised by that move, but that will bring in number 18, the redshirt freshman middle blocker, Victoria Lee. Lee, a 6-footer out of Cupertino. Nice serve from Jackson. Mercado keeps it alive, but Woolway unable to do much with that pass, and UC Davis unable to put the ball over. 16-10, Long Beach State. Jackson ready one more time. D'Amelio. Woolway looking for Whitson. Whitson came through with no block, and she's a good enough player that that's going to be a point every time if the block doesn't get there. So 16-11. Long Beach State over UC Davis, and we're going to have a substitution, as that was just a one rotation sub. Katie Denny back in, as Victoria Lee not ready for serving yet. That is deemed by Jamie Holmes, the head coach of UC Davis. Denny on to serve, Jackson on the pass. Julie looking for Eigner Swayze, and Eigner Swayze comes free in front of Denny. Point Long Beach State, and it'll be 17-11, 49ers, as Johnson checks in for Eigner Swayze. So Johnson back for Long Beach State. Comes across. D'Amelio, Woolway looking for Betsy Sedlick, tips it across. Jackson gets there, and the quick play from Long Beach State. Jackson to Julie to Ledoux, and that's the speed that the 49ers are generally known for. Long Beach State turning that one around way too quickly for UC Davis to set up. 18-11, Long Beach State in the lead. Woolway comes in. Jackson with a great job of staying alive there, and Johnson just gets that one over the net. Whitson looking wide, misses the line. Point 49ers, and it'll be a 19-11 Long Beach State. So Long Beach State continuing to push here in the second set, leading by 8, 19-11. Johnson clips the top of the tape, kept alive by D'Amelio. That little one-handed pass there. They went straight out Woolway, and Woolway got it to Sedlick for a kill. Point Aggies. That'll bring Jenny Woolway back behind the end line. The spot serve coming across. Julie looking for Hampton, a little bit tight to her. Plum there for UC Davis, and then Whitson comes in, and that's going to go long and out of bounds, and it'll be a kill for UC Davis. And so the Aggies have cut the 49 to lead to 6 at 19-13. Johnson on the pass, and Julie wins the battle with Betsy Sedlick there to pick up the point. And it'll be 20-13 Long Beach State. And Hampton on to serve. D'Amelio with the pass. Woolway backside looking for Whitson. Blocked and covered. Whitson on the set this time looking for D'Amelio on the other side and got the off the top of the hands. Point Aggies. And substitution for the Aggies is going to be another new player, and the freshman Megan Lancaster out of Esperanza High School in Anaheim, and she'll head back to serve in place of Allison Whitson. Lancaster comes across, and Long Beach State looking for Ledoux, tips it over the top, Brain there, and D'Amelio right side, but into the block of Ledoux and Cerna, and 21-11, Long Beach State.
Allison Whitson returns for Davis, replacing Megan Lancaster, Bree Mackey, Beach replacing Tyler Jackson. Karen Julie serving.
And Julie on to serve. Mercado with the pass. Backside looking for D'Amelio, and D'Amelio gets it off the hands of Caitlin Ledoux for the kill. Point UC Davis. So Mercado back to serve for UC Davis, coming across, and Minkle watches that one go long and missed just a little bit, but a nice eye from the senior libero, and it'll be 22-15 Long Beach State. 49ers needing 3 points to take a 2-to-0 lead here against UC Davis. Ledoux coming across, Mercado on the pass, Whitson looking for Denny, blocked and covered as Mercado got there. Brain this time left side, and Mackey with the solo block. The freshman gets the block. Long Beach State up to 6 now in the match. Right on their season average, which is one of the best in the nation. And that'll lead to a timeout for UC Davis as Long Beach State leading 20. Long Beach State 2 points away here from taking set 2. 49ers leading 23-15. Kate Ledoux serving out of the UC Davis timeout. Comes across Whitson on the pass. Woolway looking for Valerie Brain, and Brain comes through and gets the kill. Point UC Davis, and so they'll pick up the side out. Long Beach State up by 7. That'll bring the sophomore Devin D'Amelio back to serve for the Aggies. As D'Amelio comes across, Minkle, a tough pass, and will have to go to the back row, and Ledoux trying to get it off the block, instead sends it long, and so another miss for Caitlin, and I'll bring D'Amelio back to serve, 23-17. So D'Amelio comes across, Ledoux on the pass, Julie looking for Agner Swayze, and that time it's blocked on the right side by Woolway and Denny. And 23-18 as UC Davis has scored a couple points here in a row as we creep to the end of set 3. D'Amelio, short serve this time. Minkle looking right side for Mackey, who comes across, and a nice dig by Whitson, kept alive, and Brain this time missed it, sent it into the net, and so Long Beach State will get the point, and they will serve for the set, leading 24-18 here in set 2 after winning set 1, 25-11. Minkle for Long Beach State. D'Amelio, Woolway looking for Valerie Brain, and dig by Ledoux, and a nice job of coverage by Agner Swayze. Long Beach State tried to keep it alive. Mercado on the dig this time for UC Davis, and Valerie Brain got lucky there. A big fist bump after she hit a lot of net, but it ended up changing the trajectory of the shot and landed inbounds. Long Beach State is side out for the set as Caitlin Plum back to serve for UC Davis. 24-19. Plum coming across. Ledoux, Julie looking for Hampton, ends up going over the top of her to Agner Swayze, and Hampton jumped a little too early. Ended up going over her head on the overpass and landed in the 49er court. So 24-20 UC Davis, and Aggies down by 4 as they made a push back late here in set 2. coming across. Ledoux on the pass. Julie. It was Hampton this time, and Hampton got it. No doubt about that time. The delay worked, and it'll be 25-20 as Long Beach State. Roger Kirk back with you here courtside here in the Walter Pyramid. Long Beach State taking 2-0 lead over UC Davis. Long Beach State rolled in the first set, winning 25-11 behind negative hitting from UC Davis. And the 49ers forced the Aggies into 8 errors and only 7 kills. And while Long Beach State themselves hit 385, a closer set in set 2. Long Beach State hitting 176 to UC Davis is 122, but the 49ers pulled out the win 25-20 and take a 2-0 lead here at home as Alma Serna checks out in place of Lauren Minkle. And Caroline Mercado is in for UC Davis. We're ready to roll here in set 3 as Long Beach State will attempt to close this thing out. Lauren Minkle serving for the 49ers as she heads back and will bring it across right away. Mercado will bringing it back for D'Amelio. Minkle on the dig, and miscommunication between a pair of freshmen on the front, Bree Mackey and Aaron Julie, as they both let it go. A nice dig from Minkle, but nobody there for the 49ers, and UC Davis takes a 1-0 lead. So Mercado back to serve, comes across. Agner Swayze on the pass, looking for Mackey, and Mackey comes across for the kill. And Mackey, 3 kills on the night, and she'll come out. And Tyler Jackson back to serve for Long Beach State. So Jackson back to serve for the 49ers. Mercado into Woolway looking for Denny. Went over the top of her, but Brain able to bump it across. Agner Swayze off the block and out of bounds. Point Long Beach State. So the 49ers take the lead 2-1, and Jackson back to serve once again. So Jackson pops it across. Woolway looking for Valerie Brain. Minkle there on the dig for the 49ers. Julie looking for Hampton, and Hampton rolls it down the front of Katie Denny. And Devin D'Amelio, point 49ers. And Long Beach State takes a 3-1 lead. Jackson ready one more time for the 49ers. Comes across. Mercado. Woolway looking cross court for Brain, and got it just in front of Lauren Minkle. Almost had the dig there and just missed it. So D'Amelio back to serve for UC Davis. She comes across. Jackson over the top. Minkle able to keep it alive on the coverage, and then shot from Agner Swayze, dug by Mercado. D'Amelio this time coming across. D'Amelio gets a lot of net, clips in, and lands inbounds. 3-0. So we're even up as D'Amelio comes across. Jackson on the pass. Julie looking for Hampton, who slides it across. Woolway trying to get the pancake down, but no good. And Long Beach State will hold on to lead 4-3. Going to bring Johnson in for Agner Swayze as Johnson heads back for the 49ers. Whitson coming across. Mercado to Brain, tips it over for the 49ers. Julie on the dump, kept alive by Katie Denny. Woolway looking for D'Amelio, blocked and covered. Tyler Jackson setting for the 49ers, and Ledoux cross court and way out of bounds. And Ledoux with a big kill there for the 49ers. Her 7th, and it'll be 5-3 Long Beach State. So Johnson back serve once more. 49ers up 5-3. Woolway looking for Denny, tipped over the top. Jackson gets there. Julie and Minkle. That was a tough one for the senior. She tried to stay out of the way by staying down, and if anything, she got in the way of everybody. Got in the way of the dig, got in the way of the pass, and then was unaware that it was coming right at her to for the free ball. So Jackson on the pass. Julie looking for Ledoux, and Ledoux clicks the tape, but gets it down. Point 49ers, 6-4, and that'll bring Alma Cerna in. And Hampton back to serve for the 49ers. So Hampton comes across, short serve handled by Whitson, and the shot missed by Wolway as Wolway tried to dump it in the corner, hit it too hard. 7-4 Long Beach State. Another short serve from Hampton, tipped over, and Hampton has to dig it across. Wolway over to Whitson, tipped over. Johnson with the dig. Julie looking for Ledoux, and who tips it across and down. Point 49ers. So Hampton ready one more time as the 49ers up 8-4. Comes across, and D'Amelio Wolway looking for Whitson, and Whitson went at Hampton that time, and Haley, who's pretty good defensively for a girl that's 6'6", but definitely not her strongest point, and goes down for the kill, 8-5. So Katie Denny comes across, Johnson over to Julie looking for Ledoux, and Ledoux with a big kill, point 49ers. So Mackey will check in for Tyler Jackson, and Aaron Julie back to serve for Long Beach State. So Julie ready for the 49ers, comes across. D'Amelio bumps set to Wolway to Whitson, and blocked this time by Mackey and Cerna. The 7th block of the night for the 49ers, and Long Beach State takes a 10-5 lead over the Aggies. Julie ready one more time. D'Amelio looking for Wolway, and Wolway on the dump misses wide again, and so another miss from Wolway, and it's 11-5. Long Beach State over UC Davis. Wolway looking for Betsy Sedlick in the middle, and roofed by Alma Cerna and Ledoux. That was a bad decision by Wolway. There was nothing Sedlick could do with that one. Ledoux and Cerna. Aaron Julie serving for the 49ers as Betsy Sedlick comes across on the right side. Caitlin Plum on the side. And Lauren Minkle on the dig, goes back over to the Aggie side. Sedlick this time tries to find the line and missed wide. Point 49ers out of the UC Davis timeout, and Long Beach State takes a 13-5 lead. Aaron Julie on the serve. Mercado, Wolway looking cross court for Allison Whitson. Dug out by Lauren Minkle. Julie right side looking for Mackey. Comes across, dig from D'Amelio, and this time it's Whitson on the line. Julie gets there. Minkle keeps it alive, and Ledoux tips it across. Nice job by the 49ers keeping that one going. Minkle there. Julie looking for Cerna, and Cerna on the delay, able to get it past the block. Point 49ers. And so Aaron Julie back ready to serve for Long Beach State. As Julie gets right, serve comes across. Caitlin Plum on the pass. Wolway looking for Whitson, and Whitson comes free and gets the kill. Wolway on the serve. Johnson looking for Cerna in the middle, and dug out by UC Davis, and the Aggies find Allison Whitson on the left side, and Whitson gets the kill. Point UC Davis. So Jenny Wolway back to serve. One more for the Aggies. Comes across. Minkle on the pass. A little bit short to Julie, but she gets there, and Ledoux into the block of D'Amelio and Sedlick, and they get the block. And So it'll be 14-8 as Long Beach State has given up 3 straight points. Woolway ready again. Bad pass from Johnson. Ledoux keeps it alive, and Johnson out of the back row hits the net and bounces it in down short. And nice touch there from Johnson out of the back row, and it'll be 15-8 as Long Beach State gets a much-needed side out. And Ledoux on to serve. Plum too far for Agner Swayze, and Agner Swayze brings it back in. Off the hands of the Aggies, point 49ers. Long Beach State back out by 8 at 16-8. As 49ers have doubled up the Aggies. Ledoux comes across, short serve into the net. Sedlick keeps it alive and out of bounds. Point Long Beach State. So it'll be 17-8 after a great serve from Caitlin Ledoux, and that'll lead to a timeout. We'll take it with them and be back in a moment. Long Beach State leading. Back to the action here in Long Beach. 49ers up 17-8 out of the UC Davis timeout. Mercado over to Woolway, and Whitson comes in and blocked by Cerna and Agner Swayze, and straight down, and Whitson kicks the ball in frustration, and and so after the block on Whitson, it's 18-8 49ers. Woolway looking for Whitson again. Mackey on the dig for Long Beach State. Julie looking for Ledoux out of the back row. Dug out by Plum, and this time D'Amelio comes up. Ledoux to Julie looking for Mackey. Dug out by Mercado. Woolway keeps it alive, and Whitson swung at it. Too strong. Point Long Beach State. So it'll be 19-8 49ers. And Devin D'Amelio on the right side.
Mallory Green checks in, replacing Caitlin Plum. Megan Lancaster checks in, replacing Allison Whitson. Lancaster serving.
And so comes across. Lauren Minkle on the pass, looking for Cerna in the middle, and Cerna with a fastball in on the outside. Gets the kill. And Lauren Minkle back to serve for Long Beach State, 20-9. Long Beach State in the lead after the kill from Cerna as the 49ers look to close this thing out. So Mercado, Woolway looking for Valerie Brain, blocked and covered. Woolway back over to Brain, and going to say that the 49ers touched it, but it will be free for Long Beach State anyway. Mackey right side coming down the line and gets it in for the kill. Point Long Beach State. Mackey with her 4th kill of the night. Is 4th most on the team actually, and so that'll bring Lauren Minkle back behind the end line once more. Long Beach State up 21-9. Brain, Woolway looking for Sedlick in the middle, dug by Minkle. Julie looking for Agner Swayze. Mercado there. Woolway, this time D'Amelio blocked and covered by UC Davis. They'll get to it, and Brain on the swing this time, out of bounds Long Beach State. And Brain's 6th error of the match, and Long Beach State up 22-9. Minkle ready one more time, and Brain, Woolway, backside, looking for D'Amelio, blocked and covered. And this time it'll be Brain left side, and Brain missed it into the net, Long Beach State. And so the 49ers are making this one a quick go of it, up 23-9 here in set 3. And so Lauren Minkle back to serve for the Beach, comes across. Mercado, Woolway looking for Sedlick, and Sedlick just got off the hands of Hampton. Point UC Davis, 24-10 as Mercado. So Mercado back to serve for UC Davis. Short serve comes in. Ledoux, Julie, Hampton, and Hampton with a hammer into the corner. Her 11th kill of the night, and Long Beach State gets match point here. And about Jackson back to serve. Jackson comes across and missed it long. And that is actually a pretty rare miss from Jackson. Just her first of the night. And her 14th of the year, but she really missed that one. A nice serve from UC Davis. Ledoux on the shot. Woolway looking for Brain right side, and Jackson got a piece of it, but couldn't make the dig. And so it'll be 24-12. Still match point for the 49ers. And ball on the floor. And tracked down by the ball crew, and D'Amelio serving, comes across, Minkle on the pass, Julie, Hampton on the slide, and nothing you can do about that one. The 12th kill tonight for Haley Hampton, going on with 3 blocks on 6-11 hitting, as the 49ers